done for. Everyone get out.
Greetings, programs! Welcome back to Knights of the Old Republic. And having read the comments under the last video, yeah, somebody pointed out that the guy that I thought in here that was just going to give me more fights, it's not more fights. So we're actually going back into Javier's cantina, and we're going to speak to the hut. The Hutties guy, and Zax, there we go. We're going to see what he can tell us. Because this is the guy that gives us bounties, apparently, and I completely missed that. Anyway. Well, he's a talker, that's for sure. Right, somebody else said that it's not always clear which option I'm picking when I'm clicking on things, or in fact using the keyboard to select things particularly. So I will try and make it clear which of the options I am picking out. Anyway, Gurney said I should speak to you about the rat ghoul serum, so we're going to click on that. I don't think we've actually really done that yet. We actually have to get the serum. For some reason they won't just give me the money for saying I'm going to do it, which is very strange. It's almost like they don't trust me. I've got a bounty I want to collect on, because we do have at least one. There was that guy when we burst into his apartment, and then when we realised he had a bounty on him, I shot him. So, yes. But you know, I'm a good guy, really. I'm not at all evil. I'm one of the goodies. I'm not a baddie. No, I'm not a Sith. No. Why would you think that? 300 credits. Nice. Okay, that's a nice little pile of money. Let's see if we can persuade him to get. Or we can just threaten him. We can outright threaten him. We'll try persuade. And it worked! Nice! Okay, that's an extra 400 credits. An extra 100 credits even. For a total of 400. So there we go, that worked. I sweet talked a hut, and I didn't even have to wear a chain metal bikini thing, so there you go. It is possible. I'll look at the information thing. If it turns out to be not particularly useful or interesting, I might just cut that out. But yeah, we'll see what he has to say. Oh, but he wants 100 credits. So the extra 100 credits, we got out of him, he's going to want right back apparently. Let's try persuade again, and another success. I'm doing very well with the persuasion so far. Oh, I accidentally clicked through that. Never mind. It's just him blathering on. Anyway, let's see. So he can ask about escape pods, getting off the planet. Well, we already have an idea. I don't know the plot for this game at all, but the fact that they've brought the Ebon Hawk up, yeah, that has to be how we get off. We can ask information about Davik, about the gangs, or... Okay, so we'll ask about the escape pods. We might have information about that. The Black Vulkar gang. Okay. Well, the thing I was going to go and do before... like, my intention at the end of the last episode was to just go into the Hidden Beck base and start off that bit of the story, but yeah, okay, this is information that's useful though, knowing that the Vulkars have it, so it was worth coming back here and talking to this guy. I need to get into the Black Vulkar base. Maybe he knows a way? Maybe? Okay, he's just going to point me in the direction of the hidden bags. Okay. Tell me about the lower city gangs. I think this is just reiterating what we already know. The Becks and the Vulkars are at each other's throat. And they're no friends of Davik, so we might actually be able to pick up some money in favour with Davik Kang there. If we go up against the Black Vulkars, if they're being, you know, disobedient. Right, what else can you tell me? I'll ask about getting off the planet. And see if that doesn't turn up any new information, although it doesn't look like it's going to. Aha! Launch codes. So I think this is going to involve infiltrating the Sith base at some point to steal launch codes to get off Taris. Okay. Yes, okay, they are in the military base. Yes. So I wonder if this is going to involve a bit of sneaky at some point, or even just blowing the door in. Although knowing this game, probably sneaky, actually. So we've got the recipe for getting off the planet now. It's just putting all the pieces together. Okay. Right. I could ask about Davik, but I don't know. I don't know if there's anything. I think we'll wrap this up. So if we have any more bounties to collect, we can come here. We've also got 105 experience and a net gain of 350 credits, so that's very nice. Right, let's get out of this joint and go to the Hidden Beck base. And that's the wrong way.
Hey, you can't just walk in here. This is the Hidden Beck base. How do I know you're not a Vulkar spy sent to kill Gadon Thek?
That accent, though. Okay, we've got to talk our way in the door. Apparently, I go where I could just be a, you know, but we might not want to get off on the wrong foot with these guys.
A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the Hidden Beck's open door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulkar gang war, Gadon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now.
Maybe I could be an ally?
Well, we do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with
I'm guessing when she says that they're not exactly friends with the Sith, I'm guessing if you turn up with a Sith armor on, she's probably not very friendly.
Go in and speak to Gadon if you want. Just remember to be on your best behavior.
Okay. Right, so don't shoot up the place. I think we can manage that. So the Hidden Beck base, we're moving on with a plot. And I have been at least this far before. Right, so if I remember correctly, here we go, over here.
Hold it right there. Who are you, and what is your business with Gadon?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here.
God, she's got some funny colouring. She looks like she's a very anemic Twi'lek.
Brezhik and his Vulkars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulkars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gadon if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulkar spy.
Friendly. I will note, by the way, after the line, I meant to say at the start of the episode and I completely forgot, but I upgraded the, I used the vibration cell thing I got, and I put it in the prototype vibroblade, and I've actually put some armor on Karth as well, so I realized he was basically just wearing clothes, and that I should probably equip him with some armor. So he's got the combat suit, and I've got the Echni dueling armor or whatever the heck it's called. I think actually that had an upgrade I put on it as well. So that's, yeah, I actually went back to the apartment and used the upgrade bench. So I'm slowly learning what to do in this game, but yeah, I'm sure there will be many more face palms over the course of this series. Anyway, let's speak to Gavin.
Forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brejik and the Vulkars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you?
Yeah, we'll talk to him. We'll just do the things in order. So we'll talk to him about the Sith first.
A foreign army invades Terrace, declares martial law, and locks down all travel to and from the planet? You damn well bet I have a problem with that. If the Sith
yeah, but on the other hand, they've got really shiny uniforms. Really shiny. Have you seen how shiny those uniforms are?
Their casualties
I mean,
would be enormous.
Don't fool you.
Sure, they might be the soldiers of an evil empire, but the shiny uniforms. I mean, come on. You just have to balance these things against each other. Yeah, anyway, I should probably actually pay attention to what he's saying.
But he and his Vulkars won't listen.
Anyway. Right, let's ask him about the escape pods now.
The escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be
No,
spies,
no comment.
Gadden.
No comment.
They might
Not,
be working for the
leaning
Sith.
that way at
Calm
all
down,
or anything.
Zerdra.
No, nope.
If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has her own agenda.
Yes, my own agenda. That's definitely not planning to go to the dark side or work for the Sith at all, in any way, shape, or form. Nope.
I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulkars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulkars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived.
So
the
she
crash.
survived. Well, I'm
Creepbacks don't
not
believe in
surprised,
intergalactic slavery.
given that she's a main
The
part of the
Vulkars
plot,
aren't
but
so
still.
picky. They took a prisoner.
So Bastila is now a hostage or a prisoner of the Black Vulkars. Okay.
Normally, the Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila's just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulkar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulkar scum at the base. Brejik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her.
The big swoop race. There has to be somewhere I can... yeah, I'm confused. What does the swoop race... Where does that figure?
I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brejik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulkar's share of the prize in the annual swoop gang race.
Okay,
By
then.
giving up such a valuable prize, Brejik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy
So Bastila
me
is a
and my
prize in the
How do you
swoop
propose
race.
we go about
She's
rescuing
probably
Bastila
not very
when
happy
we can't
about
fight all the
that.
gangs?
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race.
You have to win the swoop race. Okay, let's ask her his help.
I might be able to help you with this, if you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose.
I wonder if I'm actually going to have to race. I'm going to be horrible at it. I might help you if the price is right. That sounds
You're
about
in no
my level.
position to bargain here. Without my help, you don't have a hope of getting this Bastila back.
Details,
You should at least
details.
listen to what I have to say. The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hiddenbecks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back.
That sounds utterly ridiculous, and I suppose we're going to have to do it anyway. How am I supposed to get inside?
Getting into
Sure,
the Vulkar
okay.
base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Veo.
Mission? Gadden, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulkar base, it's her. She and her Wookiee friend Zalbar are always looking to stir up a little excitement. They like to go exploring in the Undercity, despite the dangers. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity. But you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator.
Yeah, I was wondering when that would come up.
A simple disguise might have worked on the upper city guard, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security
Well,
papers
that's just
fell into
very
my
convenient,
hands.
isn't it?
Since
Well,
we're working together
anyway.
now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway.
Aw, so I don't get to keep my Sith uniform. Sure. Let's ask him what he wants with them first.
I like to be prepared. Eventually, the Sith are going to try to drive us out of the Undercity. Sith disguises might give my people the edge we need in a crucial battle.
Oh, yeah, okay, sure. I mean, it's shiny. It's so shiny. But on the other hand, I do need to advance the plot, so...
Good choice. Thanks
Yeah.
for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway.
We'll get ourselves a shiny
Is there
uniform
anything else I
again
can do?
someday, somehow. You just wait. Right, I could ask him some questions, but I don't know if it's going to tell me anything I don't already know. Tell you what, I'll do it for myself, and I'll edit this part out, and if there's anything interesting, I'll leave it in. Same as with talking to Zax, whatever his name was.
Your time would probably be better spent...
Very tactful. Are you a champion of finding something?
Okay,
How dare you.
okay.
I should
I'm
kill
going
you
to leave
where
this
you
one in.
stand.
Calm down.
What's up with your freaky
I'm not
eyes,
ashamed
old
of what
man?
I've become. As you can see, I lost my eyes in a swoop racing crash.
Okay.
I rely on these artificial
Artificial
replacements
eyes,
to see
okay.
now. But my blindness was not the worst consequence of my accident. My affliction was what eventually led to this war between my...
You can actually see he's still got a small piece of debris embedded in his eyebrow from that tragic accident, yeah. So, I've got the papers, and I guess the next step is to find Mission, wherever she is. And, wait, that's not her, is it? No, that's Hiddenbeck. I just saw the title bar having two words in it. I went, oh, that would be awfully convenient, but sadly it wasn't that convenient. Right, we'll go and check in, I guess the cantina again? I think that's where we bumped into her the first time round. See if we can't find her. And persuade her to join the party. Right, let's see, where are you? She was here somewhere. I'm looking for a big walking carpet and a... I don't know, what's a derogatory name for a Twi'lek? There must be one. I don't know. I don't know my Star Wars EU stuff well enough. There probably is something somewhere. She's not here, so I think what we'll do is I'll skip ahead until the point where I actually find her, because otherwise it's just gonna be me wandering around places trying to. No, that's just another random dancer. Well, you know, Twi'leks, they all look the same to me. Oh my god, that's so racist. That's just we're back to the second episode all over again. Good lord. Anyway, yes, let's skip ahead and I'll see if I can't find the person that's supposed to advance things. So I had a bit of a forehead slapping moment when I realised that, yeah, no, I've got the papers, so I can just go down into the Undercity now. That's where she's going to be, isn't she? So let's go present our papers to the guard. He's just out here on his own, apparently not caring that there's no support or anything. Though he has got a couple of blaster turrets, I suppose. Anyway, let's give him the papers.
Yeah, these look to be in order. Okay, you can go down if you want. Can't say I envy you, though. The Undercity is crawling with mutants. Rat ghouls, they call them. If you see anything moving down there, shoot first and ask questions later.
Okay. Well, he must be a Corellian with an attitude like that. Or something.
You there, Upworlder! Anyone using this elevator has to pay the toll.
Yeah, this is our elevator. If you use it, you gotta give us something.
I don't believe this planet. Even the beggars are trying to shake us down.
5 credits.
My legs seem to have
That's what it
vanished.
costs to use our elevator.
Don't think
5
that's
credits.
supposed to happen, but okay. Yeah, you know, just a bit of harsh love. That's what I
Run,
need.
my brother! Flee, this one's wrath!
And his legs have vanished now as well. It's a bit of an odd bug.
Those 2 beggars give everyone in the village a bad name. We aren't all like that, you know. Most of us are good people.
I'm sure you are, miss. It's just too bad your little welcoming committee is here to give people a bad first impression.
My name is Shalina. You're from the Upworld, aren't you? I've never seen it. I was born here in the Undercity.
Yeah, the
Is it as
grass.
bad
I
as
think
they
it's
say
the
up there?
grass. The grass is extremely bugged. Wow, I'm just gonna be harsh love all the way, or maybe just
I
harsh.
suppose our world doesn't look like much to you. It's dark and cold and lonely down here, but this is the only world I've ever known. I've never been to the surface.
It's interesting though that there's this kind of whole Undercity of Terrace thing, and I think that's probably
The sun,
directly
the sky,
inspired by
stars, it all
like the
sounds
Undercity, the kind of
so
poorer
wonderful.
areas of
Gandalf,
Coruscant,
the leader of our
basically.
village, tells me I should
And
spend more
I've
time
read a
trying to
couple of the
things
Star
down
Wars
here,
novels, and I know it's
unless
fairly
I'm
well
dreaming about
established.
something
Although, of
that
course,
never happened.
the fact that
Maybe
Disney then
you
bought the
probably
franchise
think
and
it's
just
having
turned
dreams
that
of
all on
things
its
I've
head
never
kind
even
of
seen.
pissed off more than a few
When I was
people.
little,
But
Vulkar used to tell me
I don't
stories
know.
about what it was
There's
like up
all.
there.
I suppose there's still all those stories that, you know, that they can't take that away from you, god damn it, or something. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, it does seem very directly inspired by that, and it's kind of interesting that I'm not quite sure if Taris is supposed to be a whole kind of city planet. If it was, it would have to be a fairly important kind of regional capital. So I'm probably really overthinking this, aren't I? But yeah, if it was, though, it would make sense that it would have this kind of undercity. Anyway, I completely missed what she was talking, so let's ask her about Rukil.
Rukil's the oldest man in the village. The kids call him Rukil Wrinkleskin, but he's a kind man. He used to tell me the
I
greatest
let my
stories
thoughts
about
out into the sunlight there, and it
I still
was
like to
probably
listen
a
to his
bad
tales
idea.
about the Promised Land, even though I know they're just legends.
Anyway.
But it helps to make the Undercity seem less dark somehow.
Crazy old man with talking about the Promised Land. Yeah, that
It's just a
makes
story to make
yeah,
little
sure, why
children
not?
smile. Rukil believes in it, though. Sometimes I can almost believe it myself, but then I
He's
look
probably got a
around
plan.
and see
He's got this special
very
Kool-Aid for them, you see,
guess
and
we have
they're
to
all
make
going to
the
go to the
best of what
Promised
we
Land
have,
just as
though.
soon as they
If you
drink
really
the
want to learn
Kool-Aid.
more about the Promised Land,
Yes.
you should speak
Was
to
that
Rukil.
was that too dark? Was that maybe a little too dark? I don't know.
He's wandering around somewhere on the south side of
okay.
the village. He doesn't move. The children laugh at him, and people think he's crazy because of his stories about the Promised Land.
So he's not really like the leader of the
really
village. He's just like the oldest guy. Anyway, Gendar, what's
He'll
going
be
on?
somewhere in the village. I couldn't say where for sure. He's always busy doing whatever he can to make the lives of the other villagers easier.
Oh, escape pods. We'll ask her about the escape pods, and we can also ask about other upworlders that have
I
come
don't
through.
know anything about that, but maybe Gendar could help you. Sorry. Is there anything else you need?
These people with their vanishing legs, I don't... It's very impolite. Very
There were
impolite.
quite a few people from the surface marching through the village, but none of them bothered to talk to me. Gendar might know more about them.
Right, I will
Oh,
go and
okay.
find... so I've got to
Well,
find
if you ever
Gendar
need
and
anything, Or
Rukil.
if you just feel like talking.
And then ultimately we have to find Mission. And, yeah, that's quite something. Hey. So, I vaguely remember this bit of the mission. No. Outcast Healer, I guess that's the one I can talk to if I want a bit of, anything. Right, there's Gendar. Let's have a chat to him then.
Greetings, Upworlder. We rarely see your kind here in the Undercity. I find it strange that so many of you have come down from the surface recently.
Oh, well, it's the tourist season, you
I
know.
can see why people normally avoid this place.
Why have you come into this dark and sunless place? Is there something you need of me or my village? I will help you however I can.
Right, I mean, we could get his life story, but I have heard that bit before, so we'll just cut right to the chase and ask him about the
Our village
Upworlders.
has seen many visitors from the surface recently. Armored troops, swoop gang members, mercenaries. They come to search our sunless world. They're even searching the sewers.
Interesting. Ah, Mission Vow, we can ask about her. Let's do
Yes,
so.
I have seen this Twi'lek many times, though I've never spoken to her. She and her Wookiee companion often pass through our village on their way to explore the sewers.
If the only way is via that elevator, and the only way to use the elevator is by having the right papers, how does she have the right papers, or are we just not are we not supposed to think about that or ask that question? Anyway.
There are 2 entrances into the sewers from the Undercity. One to the northeast of our village, the other to the southeast. But the sewers are dangerous, Upworlder. If you dare to travel those dark tunnels, you would be wise to go heavily armed, unless you wish to become a meal for the Rakghouls and the other foul creatures.
Okay.
As you wish, Upworlder. Should you have need of anything else, come speak to me.
Right. Let's see if we can't find... Rookhill's going to be over this way somewhere. Oh, hello.
Hey, you ain't from the village. You're from the Upworld, ain't you? Yes, you've got credits, I bet.
Watch yourself. There's something slimy about this guy. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him.
My name's Saigir. I run a little salvage shop here. You want to buy something from my store? I got some good deals.
Well, he seems completely trustworthy. Let's see his
It ain't the
inventory.
best.
It's
Mostly
probably nothing good,
salvage
but...
and such, but the prices are right.
Antidote kit. Med pack. We'll buy a med pack. Med packs are always useful. Oh, it's got infinite med. That's actually really useful that they've got infinite med packs basically. So we'll actually buy 3 more. So that's 20 med packs. So that should be enough. You also seem to find them fairly commonly as things you can pick up. An Arcanian heavy blaster pistol. Interesting. Grenades, I think I've got plenty of. And I don't think there's really anything else I want there. Although, do I want an antidote kit? What is that? If I get poisoned, let's buy like 3 of those. So I've spent a bit of my cash, but that's fine. Also, apologies for... Oh, okay. My system's just making bingly bong noises there, which is very well timed. No sign of what's his face, but
Hurry, Hindar! Hurry!
there's somebody by the gate.
He'll never make it. He's doomed. I told him he was a fool to leave the village.
He will make it. Run, Hindar, run!
But how will he make it when his legs
Open the
keep turning
gate!
invisible?
Quickly!
Invisible,
There
that's
isn't
the
much
word.
time. I can't. The Rakghouls are too close.
The mutants will kill him if you don't open the gate!
And if I open the gate, they'll kill us all.
No! You can't do this! It isn't fair! Please, make him open the gate. Hindar will die if he doesn't.
I can't open the gate. Not while the Rakghouls are so near.
Oh, I could be evil. It's too dangerous to leave the gate closed. I could kill the Rakghouls and get the XP though. But on the other hand, I am kind of a little bit, you know, about the harsh love. So it's,
I'm sorry, Hester. There's nothing we can do. It's too
I
late for
think,
Hindar
no, he's
now.
entirely correct. You know, health and
Hindar,
safety
no!
assessments would, I think, back me up on this. Bye bye, Hendar. Rip in pepperonis.
Don't speak to me, Upworlder. You could have saved Hindar. You just stood there and watched him die.
But
You're
I might
selfish
have,
as
I
all
might
the
have
rest
got
of
my
the
armor
circus.
scratched.
Please.
I might have,
leave me
you know,
alone with
I
my
might have like snagged a nail or something. I mean, just be reasonable. Come on now.
A horrible fate for poor Hindar. I warned him not to leave the safety of the village, but I couldn't.
See, he
open the
was
gate.
warned
Not while
and
the
everything.
Rakghouls were so close. I had to protect the village. But enough of this grim talk. We must focus on the positive if we're to survive down here. How can I help you, Upworlder?
I wish to... I didn't find what's his face, but I can't remember if he's important or not.
I'll open the gate for you, Upworlder. but you've got to be quick. In a few seconds, I must close and lock...
Okay. Oh, and there's already rat ghouls. Right, one of the things also from the comments that was noted was that apparently I'm really bad at like queuing up actions and stuff. So. Oh, and I think I'm not sure. Oh, did I just did my character fall over? Right, let's actually. Oh. Right, click away those. We want him to use a med pack, and then we want him to shoot the rat ghoul. Well, this has all gone a bit wrong. Oh. Whoops. Whoops. Karma, I guess. Okay, let's load that up again. Okay, so we're back at where we were before, and I guess this time we'll try and save him, because last time, yeah, it was instant karma, and I just got kind of slaughtered.
He will make it.
I don't remember it being this tough last time, but I think last time round I went with I was using melee weapons with the character I had, so this is my first time trying blasters.
The mutants will kill him if you don't open the.
So we know what this is. This bit of dialogue is.
You can't do this. It isn't fair.
I guess we'll save him. For goodness sake.
You'd risk your life for a stranger? You're brave.
I'm going to regret this later on, I'm
sure. I'll
sure.
open the gate for you, but you gotta be quick. In a few seconds, I must close and lock it again.
Right, and let's hope I don't just completely screw it up this time. Right. Oh, there's a rat ghoul. Gosh, that's close. Right. Where I want to go. Oh,
time to rumble.
Chasing me! Ouch!
Damn, I feel sick.
Oh, did it kill Hendar anyway? That's a little unfortunate. Ah! This is not going so well. This is not going so well. I died again. I died again. And the game's kind of wigged out. It's tried to switch to Karth, except Karth was already down. Oh, there we go. Ah, back to the menu. Oh, good grief. Okay, third time lucky. I'm so good at this. I'm so good at this. Right, we're going to do this again, except this time I've got melee weapons enabled, and we're going to see if this goes any better. Do I actually have... Oh, I've got a variety of attacks available. So it immediately seems to go for what's his face. And, oh, okay, I'll queue up a med pack. I don't actually quite know how poison works, to be honest.
You asked for this!
Why are we not doing so well with this? Right, we'll also quickly switch to Karth, get him to take a med pack. And, oh, for goodness sake. These things are tough. I don't remember these things being this tough. Right, oh dear, no, Karth's down right now. I don't know how I can revive him, to be honest. I'll take another med pack. And then... Oh, that's not what I want to do. Take multiple med packs, and we'll take one of the antidote kits. It's kind of annoying though. It's like every time you meet these things, you're going to need an antidote kit. We're going to... Oh, for goodness sake. We're going to run out of them very quickly. I don't remember these things being this tough. This didn't happen last time round. I didn't repeatedly die. Oh, right. Okay. Okay. Fourth time lucky. Right, let's try this. I don't know if this is going to go any better this time. Right, I've immediately been poisoned. Let's keep an antidote kit. Wow, it really does come for you, doesn't it? It's down to half health already, though. Why aren't you turning to it? Oh, no, we don't seem to be doing very well at saving Hendar, unfortunately. It's just kind of... God, these things are ridiculous. Right, let's try another grenade. There we go. Right, we killed it. And, there we go. Jacasta's back on the feet. So, she's not looking very healthy, but that's fine. So we've got a level up available. I think this might be the last one I use. Or at least he's got a level up available. What level is he? Let's have a quick look. Right, Karth is disgustingly light side. Good grief, Karth. Shall we... Let's see, level 4. I guess because he's like not the main character, I'm tempted just to click auto level up, and everybody's probably going to scream at me for doing this, but I'm going to just click auto level up and have it do it that way. And yeah, like, doubtless there will be some comments. Anyway, we actually beat the thing, but we couldn't save Hendar, unfortunately. So yeah, rip Hendar. He seemed to be doomed either way.
No! Hendar, no!
That's all she has to say. Man, she might have at least given me some credits for trying.
Horrible fate for poor Hendar. I warned him not to leave the safety of the village.
Well, I think this is just the same.
The gate, but enough of this grim talk. We must.
So if he dies, then you just get the same dialogue. It looks like.
I'm Trellin from the outcast village. It's my job to guard the gates and see they are locked to protect us from the rat ghouls.
Okay.
Goodbye.
He has a name, but it's just says gate guard because you know, having a name's not enough apparently. Right, I think we're going to be saving this frequently from this point because rat ghouls everywhere. So let's just quickly save that. There we go. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Right. I think if we can find mission, I'll wrap up the episode.
Please, you have
there.
to help me. Nobody else is going to help me. Even the Becks won't help me. But I can't just leave him there. He's my friend.
And there she is. Wow.
You'll help me, won't
That
you?
timing.
It's Zalbar. He's in trouble. Big trouble. We have to help him. If we don't, they'll sell him into slavery.
Yeah, but he's only a Wookiee, though. I mean, they're used to it, right? That's just their lot in life. I mean, wow, that's so racist. I keep saying racist when maybe I should actually be saying speciesist, but anyway, never mind. Okay, we'll hear her out and then we'll wrap up the episode. Who's gonna sell him into slavery? We'll ask
we were
that.
just wandering around here in the Undercity. You know, looking for stuff we could find, just kind of exploring. We do it all the time.
I guess with a Wookiee at your side, you've got to figure you can handle the odd rat ghoul attack.
Only this time, they were waiting for us. Gamorrean slave hunters. We didn't even have a chance to run. Big Z threw himself at him and then roared for me to run. I took off. I figured Zalbar would be right behind me. But there were too many of them. He couldn't get away. They're going to sell him to a slaver, I just know it.
Or a, you know, Persian carpet maker. He'd look very nice as a wall hanging. That's certainly true. I don't know where Persian carpet maker came from, but anyway. Wow. harsh, but you know, fair, but harsh.
I thought he was right behind me. I'd never abandon Big Z on purpose. Please help me get him back.
Oh, all right then. Do you know? I could negotiate a bit. Here we go. Yeah.
It's a deal. As soon as we get Big Z back, I'll show you a way into that Vulkar base. Now come on. We have to find Zalbar before they sell him to slavers, or worse.
Do you know where he's being kept?
The Gamorreans make their camps in the sewers. I bet that's where we'll find Zalbar. And that's where I'll show you the secret entrance into the Vulkar compound.
Okay, so mission's now a party member. And that's fine. She's a level 3 scoundrel, apparently. And she actually gets some... I'll just auto-level her up as well. Just everybody silently screaming in the comments section. But, yeah, we'll wrap it up here. Despite me repeatedly dying to rat ghouls, which bodes well for the future. It's not been a bad episode otherwise. We've moved things on a bit. We're actually now almost up to the part as far as I got last time, basically. I think I did get as far as rescuing the Wookiee, but not really anything beyond that. So it's not taken me long to get to this point where I was already. So, as always, if you've got any comments, suggestions, notes of particularly facepalm-worthy moments, I'm trying to think how to put that, you can stick them in the comments section below. If you enjoyed it otherwise, you can hit the like button. You can sub to my channel if you aren't already. And, as always, stay tuned for more.